I want to talk today how speaking strategically positions business owners as voice of influence and drives opportunity, sales, and profitability. Let me share a truth most business owners overlook. See, your biggest growth problem is not marketing, it is positioning. Because if the market does not see you as an authority, you will always compete on price. You will always chase clients and you will always struggle to grow consistently. A great mentor told me, teaches that the fastest way to build authority in any industry is to become highly visible in leadership conversation. Not visible randomly, but visible strategically. And the most powerful way to achieve that is strategic public speaking. You see, most business owners, they speak occasionally. They introduce themselves at networking events. They share updates online. They talk about their services, their qualification. But that is not strategic speaking. Strategic speaking is intentional. It is designed to position you as the expert, not just as a participant. When you speak strategically, three powerful things happen. First, perceptions change. Instead of being seen as just another business owner or professional, you were seen as a leader. People assume authority when they see you standing in front of a room guiding conversation. And that perception shifts along on how people value you. Second, trust. You see, your trust accelerates. Trust usually takes time, but speaking collapse those trust gap. When people see you articulate problem clearly, provide insight, and offer solution publicly, they begin to trust you before they even speak to you personally. And trust shorten the sales cycle. Third, opportunity multiplies. You see, strategic speaking does more than build visibility. It attracts opportunities, partnership, invitation, client inquiry, media exposure, collaboration on request. Because when you speak, you demonstrate competence at scale. Let me share my own personal story in my own journey. When I started my coaching and consulting business in Bournemouth, United Kingdom, I didn't rely on traditional marketing. I relied on strategic public speaking. I hosted networking events. I facilitated business conversation. I positioned myself as the center of the room. And instead of chasing clients, clients approached me not because I pitched aggressively, but because I demonstrated value publicly. And that visibility did something powerful. It transformed how people accepted me and perceived me. I was no longer just another immigrant entrepreneur. I became known as a leader, a connector, and a voice within the business community. And that positioning eventually led to recognition, including winning the Dorset Ethnic Minority Entrepreneur of the Year's award by popular vote. So here is the key. Strategic speaking does not just generate attention, it generates authority. And authority is what drives profitability in business, because when you are positioned as the authority, you attract better clients, you command higher fees, you reduce price resistance, you shorten the negotiation cycle, and authority allows you to sell based on value, not cost. You see, many business owners focus highly on marketing tactics, advertising, promotion, and discounts, but tactics without authority creates constant effort. Authority reduces effort. And when you are seen as a trusted voice, opportunities come to you. Strategic speaking also creates what I call leverage. Once well delivered talk can build trust with dozens of potential clients, and once guarantee multiple inquiries can strengthen your brand perception. It can create long-term credibility. Not no marketing channel can replicate that level of trust quickly. You see, in today's marketplace, experts alone is not enough. Visibilities without authority is noise. But visibility with strategic speaking creates influence, and influence creates commercial advantage. And that is why becoming a voice of influence is so powerful, because it transforms your voice into business asset. So instead of speaking only to communicate, you use it to position, persuade, and attract. Now, let me leave you with this. If you want to grow your business opportunities, so sales, profitability, stop relying on marketing tactics. Start building authority. Speak strategically. Lead conversation. Position yourself visibility, because when you use speaking correctly, you don't just grow your visibility, you grow your influence. And influence